it seems like every week, it seems like almost a tradition to find or hear something stupid that Gilbert Arenas has said. I think it's 2 in 1 week this week. I think it's 2 in 1 week because I think it was earlier in the week, him and Nick Young were being chatty patties about what they did with women, particularly the woman that is known as Drea Michelle, that's currently is pregnant with the young NBA player Jalen Green that plays for the Houston Rockets. They was kissing and telling on Gilbert's own show for whatever reasons. Most men keep that privately to themselves, but I guess Gil and Nick Young don't. Immature bums on the court. So, skip to now. I guess Gil is going out there to protect his boss because I believe it that Clutch Sports be paying checks under the table to Gilbert Arenas to say the most stupid asinine stuff about 90s and 80s and 70s and players in the past, basketball players. I think he does this. I think he's getting paid right under the table. I don't care what you stand say. But anyways, now he's in not insulting. Why am I thinking of insulting? Now he's accusing of Michael Jordan being on PEDs, which is probably one of the most laughable things I ever heard in my life. I know by now everybody's talked about it, but I had to say something about it because it's probably the most stupid asinine thing I ever heard in my life from Gilbert Arenas to this point. I'm not even gonna get into what he said. He tried to pin it PEDs on Michael Jordan's hair loss and Michael Jordan having almost infinite stamina, which is not even true because if you watch, especially the older people, the older than me, if you watch Jordan from the time he came into the league until the time he retired, the second time, even to the time he retired, the third time he's on the Wizards, you can tell there's a slow decline in endurance and athleticism from Jordan. So I don't even know what Gil's getting that from. Just he made stupid points that Jordan got bigger as he aged, which I think old people tend to get bigger. No disrespect to the older people, you tend to carry a little bit more weight as you get older. So that's a stupid thing. It's just Gilbert just says the most asinine, stupid stuff sometimes. And the younger generation, even way younger than me, they catch on to that and then they repeat what they said, and then it just creates a bunch of stupid narratives and stupid takes. The thing about Jordan, why he's so wrong about Jordan, I was watching, I gotta finish watching this freaking 9 hours. They were showing all this Bulls championship series. You can just tell from the 91 finals to where I left up the 93 finals. You could tell he's just tapering off in energy and endurance, his vertical ability. He's taking more shots than usual than he's taken before. You just watch even his highlights, you can tell how high he jumped compared to the later years. So him taking PEDs or steroids is completely asinine. I don't know the history too much about the steroid use and how advanced it has gotten, but I'm taking a shot in the dark. I'm pretty sure that the stuff that supposedly LeBron has been accused of probably wasn't even created when Jordan was in his prime. It's probably being experimented on, used in laboratories. But if anything, you could say Jordan probably used EPO, according to Gilbert Arenas, because he said he had high endurance. But I think Jordan was naturally given high endurance and energy from God himself. It wasn't anything of artificial use. So I think this is just a spin to get the heat off LeBron for now. it's funny, none of his contemporaries, Jordan's contemporaries, never accused him of cheating, using PEDs and steroids. You never heard of that. Isaiah Thomas, the staunchest Jordan hater, never accused him of that. No one else ever did. And I saw this coming because when these allegations first came out, I think it was last year, where Chael Sonnen accused LeBron of being an EPO. They tried to pin, the stands tried to pin this on other players like Giannis, and it didn't really stick. And now that these allegations have came up again, we started hearing the rumblings of Jordan using them. It's just, at this point, it's comical. And I guess they're trying to pin it on other players from the past too, which can't even be proven. It can't even be proven that Jordan was or is on it. That Jordan was on it. It's too late now. So it's just, they're trying to do everything they can to protect their king. Like I said, they know the walls are closing in. They know the stuff that they've been spilling out for the last couple of years isn't true. They got to do something. They're grasping for straws right now to accuse other players of something, to bring down other players, but it's just not working when everybody who has seen Jordan's career from the time he came into the league to the time he retired, even the third time, it was a bunch of BS. And I think even on his Wizards years, he was dealing with injuries. He had to get back in shape, smoking cigars during his second stint of the three-peat. I was watching before I started watching all the six finals that he was in. I think I was watching the game 6 of '98, and you could just tell that he wasn't just the same dynamic Jordan that you saw probably 10 years ago, 10, 11, even 5 years ago. You could just tell he keeps tapering off. When the Wizards, he had a bum knee. So Gilbert Arenas, man. Anybody who takes Gilbert Arenas seriously now, you need to be checked out too. Because this man is just, I think it's like every time he says something smart. Because I think it was a week ago he said, not Jordan, but LeBron didn't deserve the statue. I can't even talk right now. That LeBron didn't deserve a statue from the Lakers, which he was right. He didn't put enough time in. Too many losing seasons. He said stuff like that, and then he said stuff like this. I think it was 2 weeks ago. He said, in order to improve the NBA and the defense, get rid of the foreign players. So, this man, but that's all I gotta say about it. At this point, it's starting to get comical. Like I said before, the fans are starting to come out to other players. It's just a desperate attempt to prop up the king, but it won't work. There's too many of us on YouTube to dispose these narratives.